Hey guys, Joe Tunney here at Infiniti of Kirkland in Kirkland, Washington, taking a look at this 2014 Infiniti Q50 and sharing with you a few ideas to turn your Q50 into something a little ahead of the style curve, certainly something different than what everybody else is driving. We're going to start off with my finance director Brandon's 2014 Type S Hybrid all-wheel drive and take a look at some of the changes that he's made and some of the changes that you can make on your own Q50. One of the first things that you'll notice is the still-in custom front end. And so this is sold out of the parts department of the Infiniti dealership and or sold directly by Stillin, and it gives it a completely different appearance, a more tough appearance, and it's not any lower than the factory height, maybe just a half inch or 3/4 of an inch lower than the factory height, so there's still plenty of clearance. Also, you'll notice that everything is painted black. So the grille, which is more typically a chrome grille, is done in a dual black, not a completely matte black, but not a glossy black either. And then if you'll notice this applique, this kind of brushed aluminum, it's like a black brushed aluminum overlay that goes over what would otherwise be polished chrome surfaces. Gives it a more menacing look, especially in black. This is a great color if you want to do some modifications. We've done so many modifications on so many Q50s, and it seems that the black color in particular really takes to the enhancements and adjustments that we make on the car. Now, if we take a look around the side, you'll notice the Lawson wheels. Now, this isn't, you'll read a lot of blogs and stuff that say never, ever, ever do this, but in practice, we have not experienced any problems whatsoever. This is an all-wheel drive car, but it has offset wheels. And so it has a 285 profile wheel in the rear with a 30 series tire, and then a 245 in the front with a 35 series tire. And so the actual diameter, right, the distance between the top and the bottom of the tire is actually larger in the back than stock. And then also it's a larger diameter than the front wheel. So on all-wheel drives, they always tell you don't do that, but from what we've experienced driving it in the winter in Seattle, of all places, it hasn't been a problem at all. But the look is fantastic, and so not only is it a taller wheel, but it's a much wider rear wheel, and it completely changes the personality of this car. Now this is completely stock ride height, so there's been no adjustments to the suspension, but there's really none needed. We'll take a longer look inside, but what we are seeing so far is that we have another applique here, a carbon fiber applique, and so that's done, that overlay is done throughout the door and center console area, and we'll take a little bit longer look at that when we jump inside. And then the lighting, and I don't know if that's going to pick up entirely, you can see it in the front door here, but all the interior lights have been converted to LED, so anywhere where you see the small interior lights, they're all been converted. Now I want to back up a little bit and take a look. I'm going to close these doors. And take a look at how the wheel combination looks with that offset rear wheel. It just really looks more sporty and menacing than a traditional Q50 ever could. And so, yes, I know the blogs say don't do it this way, but again, in practice, it works out just fine. And then this has a still-in catback stainless exhaust. And so, even though it's a hybrid, now that it's running on its gas engine, it sounds really nice. And so it's hard to know what the horsepower calculation is. It's just north of 350 combined with the hybrid, but performance on this car is excellent no matter what, and the responsiveness feels just a click more responsive with the better breathing exhaust. And then you'll notice these rear taillights, they're actually painted black, as opposed to like a black overlay or a black sticker or something like that. It's actually painted black. And then it has a factory spoiler on the trunk, and then a still-in spoiler on the roofline, and then tinted windows all the way around, including a tinted windshield. And then also that overlay, that black aluminum overlay in the front, that same design feature is done in the back. And then as we take a look at the passenger side, again, it really is a striking look. We've tried this look with black wheels as well, and it just seems to have more visual pop with the unpainted wheels. In fact, dramatically so. We like this look. probably the best of any Q50 that we've done. And then you look at that overlay, again, that same theme all the way around the exterior treatment of the windows. Let's jump inside, take a peek. Now this particular car is super loaded, and so it has direct adaptive steering, it has Bose sound, navigation, 360-degree around view monitor. It has every single option that's available actually on a Q50, and then on top of that it's a hybrid, and then on top of that it's a sport. And so this one also has a integrated radar system. All your displays are here in what would otherwise be your coin tray or your cigarette ashtray. And then it has integrated radar in the front and in the back. There's that nice carbon treatment throughout the center console. Again, that theme is carried over into the doors as well. This is a really cool car. It's not a ton of money to do parts of this or all of this on your own Q50. If you're thinking about a Q50 and you'd like to order it in such a way that when you take delivery, you want pieces of this or this entire package to be the look that shows up in your driveway, we're happy to participate in making the car any way that you want to make it. Of course, that goes without saying. We do a lot of custom Q50s in particular. We do a lot of custom everything here at Infiniti of Kirkland. We have for the 10 years that the main group of us have all been together here. We like to have fun with some of these cool cars, and this Q50 really seems to have a nice following of people who like to do something a little bit different than what everybody else seems to have out on the road. If you have any questions about this particular car or Q50s in general or any kind of customization ideas for Q50s that maybe we could try out on our next showroom floor car, please don't hesitate to give me a call anytime. My name is Joe Tunney. I'm the sales manager here at Infiniti of Kirkland. You can reach me anytime at 425-821-1600 or just drop me an email at joet@infinitiofkirkland.com.